Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Oh, the before show comments are always the best. Welcome in, everybody. It's the Hy-Vee Today show. This is Tony Tone. I don't even really need to address the fact that we're starting a little late because a lot of you will see this on cable and you'll be like, it's not late, Tony. It's 7 to 10. And then you'll look at your watch and you'll be like, is he a time traveler? But we are starting a little late. For those that are watching live, it's 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I don't think I'm the only one that thought it was like Thursday today. I almost took my garbage can to the curb, and then I did that move where you kind of look at your neighbors and you're like, okay, all right, I guess it's not garbage day. And then I also have a toilet I need to get picked up, but I don't want to look like Shantytown, because I'm okay with the city of Muscatine getting away from doing the spring cleanup in lieu of being able to call and say, hey, I got a toilet, because my kid broke my toilet. But I have a toilet in my garage that's been there for a while, but I don't want to set it out. And then my neighbors are like, oh my gosh, that new family has a toilet. What did they do? Because here's another hot take. I have to replace another toilet. I don't think a kid broke it. I think it was just an old one. So now I'm going to have 2 toilets to get picked up. So like the city's going to, what are they going to hate me? They're going to give 2 toilets? We're taking away an extra pickup of yours because you got 2 toilets. And then like just giant boxes of cardboard. And listen, I don't know how we screwed up the deal where we had the place where you could drop cardboard off. It was a nice service, but then people took advantage of it. And the city was like, yoink, not doing that. So that makes me mad. So I wish we could bring back the cardboard recycling. There is my house, basically. Toilets and bathtubs and a men working sign. That's old Shantytown, USA. Boy, that guy, what's the deal? They got 2 toilets out there? And then it's like somebody come and pick up the broken toilet? That's weird. No. Like, I almost want to time it like, all right, city, call me when you're here. And then I run out, like, hobble down the driveway with the toilet because they're awkward to carry. And then I just, like, throw it in the truck. And, like, nobody can see. Or maybe I'll put a sheet over it or something. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Maybe it's more of a common thing than I realize. All right, I want to mention a couple of things, and then we're going to get to our guests that are patiently waiting. Today's Wellness Wednesday at the store, so each and every Wellness Wednesday, you can save 10% off on everything you buy in the health market, health and beauty care items, or organic produce. So if you're still sticking to a New Year's resolution, or if you want to get some vitamins, we've got this great selection of vitamins. Those would all be 10% off as well. It's each and every Wellness Wednesday. Health market, organic produce, health and beauty care items. I need toothpaste, boring thing to purchase, 10% off. Now, I get an everyday 10% discount as a Hy-Vee employee, which is fantastic. But y'all out there can take advantage of Wellness Wednesday and save 10%. I want to mention this 2020 ad that I alluded to the last 2 days, but failed to email it. I have sent it, so we've got it. And tomorrow here at the store, on February 20th, you can check out these deals during the 2020 sale. So first of all, the fuel saver's great. Bring in that coupon or just show the ad on your phone if you take a screenshot. And with every $20 you spend, we'll put 20 cents on your fuel saver. I have 80 cents on my fuel saver right now. I'm very excited about that. My intent is to buy a couple of things tomorrow and hopefully have at least $1 on the fuel saver. So show that at the register and take advantage of the fuel saver. It's great. And then we've got some items below that, Chad. I love the deal on ribs. 2 full racks of ribs for $20, right? We'll have some that are sauced and some that are just dry rubbed that would be more of like keto, low carb friendly. So selfishly, I'm going to get some ribs. Kitchen salads for just $2.22 a pound. You can see the play on words here. Pulled pork sandwich and fries for $2.20. Hy-Vee deli shaved ham, $2.20 a pound. Hy-Vee half gallons, 2 for $2. And then the Top Care All Day Allergy with a 20-cent fuel saver. So that's going on tomorrow here at the store. Definitely want to make sure you see that ad. And then at the bottom, next Tuesday, the entire bakery BOGO, buy one, get one free on Fat Tuesday. Come in and see us. Last but not least, I'm just going to mention April 4th coming up. New Beginnings fundraiser supporting the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter. I'm on the fundraising board. Big event, need it to be successful. It's April 4th at Geneva Golf and Country Club. Hope that you'll come out and support the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter. They rely solely on donations to remain in operation, and it's an incredible place that I was able to tour several years ago. I've told you this story. They let us sign the confidentiality form. We toured the domestic violence shelter, which is very much a home. It was empty, and then the next day it was at capacity. So if you don't think that there's, domestic violence issues throughout Muscatine County, you're wrong, and we need the shelter to stay in operation, right? In a perfect world, we don't need the domestic violence shelter, but we don't live in a perfect world. Please grab a ticket or buy a table and show up to this event. I had a great conversation with my friend Gretchen, who's connected to the West Liberty Rotary Club, about a couple of other things yesterday, and I said it'd be awesome to have the support from folks in West Liberty, since the domestic violence shelter serves the entire county, right? It's not just for Muscatine, but all of Muscatine County. So please come to this event. It'll be a lot of fun. And in the meanwhile, you can also purchase their limited edition Isabel Blooms for $20. You can buy them online and then pick them up at MCSA. All right. Speaking of things that are happening, this Saturday, you can come to a trivia night and support Louisa County Ambulance at the same time. We've got Jen Davis and Amy Buell in the house. Did I say it right for once?
You did.
Yes! It's so good to see you, Jen. Welcome, first timer. Amy's been here before. Thanks for coming. Thanks. It's so great to have you here. Louisa County Ambulance, a group of great volunteers, men and women, that are getting to, answering the call, literally, when people need 911. I haven't called 911 in a while, knock on everything, but certainly in Louisa County, when things come up, Louisa County Ambulance is there. So let's talk about this. So we're looking at this Saturday, trivia night. As we're sitting here, Jen and Amy, do we still have space for people to form a team if they like playing trivia?
Absolutely. We have plenty of tables.
Okay.
Currently we have and raffle items.
Good.
Large items, small items. So plenty of space. You can bring your own food and drink, and we'll have lots of fun.
Amy, it's important for people to know, you were here a couple months ago when we were talking about the smoke-off, is that what you call it?
Yep, the barbecue smoke-off
fundraiser. Why can't I
fundraiser.
remember what the name of it is? Another fundraiser is this trivia night. Have you done these in the past, or was this an additional one?
This is our first time doing a trivia night fundraiser. Actually, Jen brought the idea to our public relations committee. And yeah, it's a fundraiser for the same purpose as the barbecue this last year, to raise funds for a new ambulance rig.
So the goal is to buy an ambulance.
Yes.
When you say, now that's like the whole
thing, the
whole
truck,
thing.
the box, all of the equipment, well, not all the equipment, but all of the, how do I say that? But yeah, all the stuff that's in the box of the rig that we use.
So if you see an ambulance, it would be all
Yes.
that comes with it. How much does something like that cost, Amy?
Well, we had a base rate of $250,000,
Ah!
but there's some requirements that are being required now of the cot and the way the cot hooks into the ambulance, and that increases the price to about $300,000.
For one ambulance?
For one ambulance.
That's more than my house. What's the deal? I mean, I get it, and you got to have it to literally save lives as you're en route to a hospital or whatever, but $300,000 for one of them?
$300,000.
Okay, so y'all need to come to trivia night and bring your checkbooks.
That'd
So
be great.
what's your timeline? Obviously, it seems like the smoke-off event was a success, and trivia night will hopefully shape up to be successful. Is it a goal within the next year? I mean, that's a significant amount of money.
Right. So it's a process.
Okay.
When we go to buy one of these rigs, because it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
We do seek out help with funding through grants, but grants a lot of times are very specific and have a time frame.
Right.
And so we try to raise funds ahead of time before we go and seek those grants out. So it's a process. We don't really exactly have a deadline specific right now. Our deadline would be based off of the amount we can raise prior to asking for grants.
So, and obviously with respect to being able to take care of people, you need the ambulance. It was identified as something that we need, right?
Yep.
And maybe you need it so that when things happen, people can be taken care of. How are you sitting currently with respects to the fleet, I guess, if that makes sense? Are you in decent of enough shape so that if should something happen, you can take care of people?
Yeah, so we have 3 rigs, and we run out of 2 different bases. One's out of Columbus Junction, which is our main building base, and then one's out of Letts. And we have an ambulance staff 24/7 in Junction and an ambulance staff 24/7 in Letts. We have 3 rigs. So the one that you were just seeing with the wood paneling in the inside is our 3rd backup rig that actually goes into service a lot. As soon as 6 goes out of service or goes out on a call, or 7, Letts is our 7, Junction is our 6.
Sure.
We have volunteers that jump in and say, hey, we'll take call and cover until those 2 main rigs come back into service. So that old ambulance there with the wood paneling is the one that we'll be replacing.
Okay.
And the 2 main rigs that we have, the one in Letts is the actual one that will go then to our backup rig.
Makes sense.
So the new rig will essentially be replacing our Letts ambulance.
And again, I'm assuming, and I don't know how much you can talk about, but there's probably been instances, maybe this week, where the ambulance have been dispatched. Is that,
Oh, yeah.
It's not like there's not stuff going on,
Yep.
right? I just hope people understand that. And again, we're talking about volunteers that are committed to helping, committed to the training and the continuous education, and then taking it a step further in organizing events and fundraisers to try and, again, purchase a new ambulance. So the department regularly handles close to 700 calls per year.
Yes.
You can see from that article on the screen, 700 per year. So I wouldn't be remiss if I said there's been calls this week. If not, maybe by Saturday's trivia night, you'll have taken X amount of calls.
Yep.
That's intense. So, and Jen, for you, how long have you been involved?
I've been involved with Louisa County for 2 years.
Okay.
Became an EMT right away, and
Sure.
and been working on the rig as an EMT since then.
So what compelled you to want to get involved? Because I don't have that inclination, right? My dad's a retired Chicago cop, and he always used to tell me jokingly, or half jokingly, when I was on the radio in the Quad Cities, like, well, you get off by 1 PM, you could be a firefighter. And I was like, no, I don't have that switch. Like, if I see danger, I'm like, 911, come and get this, like, come and help. Do you have that switch that an EMT, you've probably seen a lot in 2 years, right?
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I actually live across the street, so recruitment of myself was fairly easy for most of Louisa County Ambulance. I was pretty new in town when I first joined, so it was a great way to get involved with the community, meet lots of people in the community, and and kind of join a second family.
How about the training, though, with respects to becoming an EMT? It has to take a lot of time, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect this right away. I expected when they said, hey, become an EMT, go to school. Louisa County Ambulance actually hosts EMT school classes from the University of Iowa. So they currently have one going on right now, and they're getting ready to take some of their practical exams and finish this class up here in the next couple weeks, actually.
That's fantastic.
So I think we have close to 10 people.
10 people right now that are doing it?
that are taking the class.
That's excellent. And how long is the class again for the EMT certification?
It's a little over 6 months.
Holy, so half a year, everybody.
Yeah.
Because again, you have to be prepared. So Jen, since it's still a little bit more fresh, that first call that you responded to after completing the 6 months, what was that like? And I'm not asking for specifics. That's
sure.
I'm just trying to help people empathize with what you're doing, again, on a volunteer basis. But it doesn't matter when the 911 call comes in. It's not like they just need help. So what was that first call like?
Yeah, it's kind of the laughing joke at our base because I do live across the street. I usually run across the street, and I'm not a great runner. So when I get there, I usually radio and I'm out of breath. So everybody knows when I'm on call because they can hardly understand me on that first go around with the mic. But the adrenaline rush is high. My first call out of the gate happened to be a very, very serious call. So I felt at the beginning kind of nervous, scared, but you have lots of help around you and veteran EMTs and drivers as well that make you feel a little bit more comfortable with that.
Well, and that's where, again, in a great picture of the location in Columbus Junction for Louisa County Ambulance, it's nice to have that experienced group so that they can try and help you, because I imagine what I'm getting at is like, how do you not internalize everything? And it's certainly going to stay with you, right? I'm not saying you're not. I mean, you're a person. You're showing up to help. You go into help EMT mode, but then what do you do when the call is over? Depending on the outcome, right? That's where you can maybe get some coping mechanisms from people that have done it. And I don't think that's something that gets talked about that often, right? If anything, I think humanizing, and I was talking about this with the mayor of Muscatine on her show Monday, humanizing people in law enforcement and firefighters and EMTs. I just hope people understand that. Like, it's just something that you do by choice, but when things happen, you have to deal with it. And then the ultimate goal is to have a quiet shift, right? I mean, that's what 700 calls a year isn't too quiet, but I'm assuming nobody complains when they're like, oh, hey, nothing bad happened. That's all right.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of a relief. Can I ask where we're at with respects to dollars raised heading into this Saturday's trivia night? Do we have a ballpark figure?
So currently the only funds we have raised so far for the rig, because we just kind of established this fall, was from the barbecue at about $9,200.
Okay. So $9,200 and needing to hit $300,000 to purchase that, so that when people need help, and again, the service area is bigger than people would realize, correct?
Yes,
it's
very
not
much so.
just Columbus Junction, it's not just Letts, right? You're responding to
we have
it's a big radius, right?
Yep. We have the northern and western half of Louisa County, and we also cover 3 townships of Muscatine County. So the Conesville area, and then kind of east from there, we cover for Muscatine County also.
Sure.
And we do some transfers, I should say, from Trinity, helping out, Muscatine fire and ambulance.
Yeah.
So when they're loaded with calls, we like to help each other. So.
And you need this new ambulance. It just makes sense so that you can continue taking care of people, but it is at a great cost. So if you're watching and you're thinking, going to a trivia night, is it going to make a difference? The answer is yes. Of course it is. So that's, again, this Saturday. I'm emceeing, which is awesome, because I just have to read questions.
Yeah.
It's not hard. I've done a lot of trivia nights, but I just hope that people will come out, because, we know that there's always a lot going on in our communities, but boy, could you imagine the feeling, putting a table together, coming to a trivia night and knowing, wow, what is it, $80 for a table?
Yep, 8 people at a table, $80 per table.
The $80 per table is going to help buy an ambulance. I mean, you don't go to a lot of trivia nights. I mean, I'm not trying to say, I don't want to say, your kid's baseball team trivia night isn't, it's a thing, right? I get it, you do it, but this is an ambulance.
Yeah.
How many trivia nights do you get to go to where you're like, oh, I spent $80 on a table and I got some silent auction stuff, and it's going to help buy an ambulance. You don't get to say that often. Yeah. So what I'm getting at is, if you're rich, we need to see you on Saturday. Why not? Maybe there's very wealthy people out there. Yeah. What are you going to do with that money? I always say you can't take it with you when you die. You can buy an ambulance.
And we're 501c3 nonprofit, so that's tax break for you.
I wish I could write you a check and say, cancel trivia night. Here's a check, and then you just put my face on the side of the ambulance. Would you be opposed to a sponsored ambulance? In case
No.
somebody is out there and they're like, you
No,
know
we
what, I'd
wouldn't.
love to have my business name on an ambulance. Here's $250,000.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, our current ambulance in Columbus Junction, we had a private donation from a family
Sure.
that donated and helped with that rig, and their name is on the side of our ambulance.
See, people think I'm ridiculous. Whatever it takes to get an ambulance,
That's right.
why not make it happen? I
Yeah.
mean, who's to say that it couldn't be like the who helps you a lot down there? What is it? Is it Tyson?
Tyson,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Tyson ambulance.
Yeah.
Right? You could have it look like a chicken. I don't know. I mean, if it helps people, like,
Pork.
if you think that's
Pork.
ridiculous, pork. Sorry, pork. Sorry, Tyson.
I mean,
You know.
they do chicken,
Yeah.
but we're pork in Junction.
That's right. And I knew that. Why not the bug soother ambulance? Frida, make it
Yeah,
happen. Write a
Frida.
check. You think this is ridiculous, but it's not. What I'm saying is whatever it takes so that when those 700 911 calls happen,
Yeah.
you're not showing up in a rig that you can't fully rely on. And I'm not saying that either, but certainly you mentioned that one that you're looking to replace has maybe seen better days.
Yeah, the biggest issue with our rig, I would call that my favorite rig actually, but
Yeah.
I've been there for a while, so that doesn't count. Is it's really hard to replace parts on it because it's
Right.
so old. Our sirens went out not that long ago,
Oh, no.
and to get sirens, our director had to take them off the rig, take a picture, send it to somebody to look for those specific sirens because other ones don't hook up to the wiring system that's in it because it's old.
Y'all need to get that checkbook out right now. I can't even like a quiet ambulance is
Yeah,
no
can't
no.
run with a quiet ambulance.
Cannot. Please come to trivia night on Saturday. Did the sirens get replaced?
The sirens did get replaced,
Thank
but it took a
goodness.
couple weeks to find one.
I just
Yep.
don't know how, like, what else can I do to drive home to everybody that's watching? Like, you can make a difference by even if it's just an individual. If you're like, I don't know if I can get a table together, but I like trivia, then come out. We'll put
Yeah.
you at a table.
Yeah.
Maybe you just want to come watch me read questions and say things that are mildly humorous and hopefully not offensive. Like, please do that. Maybe you don't like trivia, but you love silent auction. Like, I love bidding stuff up in silent auctions.
Yeah,
I will
you don't
be
have
the
to play
guy.
trivia to be there. You could come check out silent auction and raffle
Yeah.
and whatever and hang out.
Do you have any examples of things in the? Did you say live auction as well?
No, not live auction.
So
Silent
what,
auction.
do we have some examples
Raffle.
of silent auction items or raffle items that'll be?
That's all you, girl.
Yeah, we have some St. Louis tickets,
Wow.
Cubs tickets, some signed footballs.
Okay.
We have some really good packages for resorts, Riverside, and some golf packages with that.
That's great.
Homemade items from your mugs to metalworks to woodworks to crafty, awesome little things. So lots
Fantastic.
of items.
So I need to go to the ATM
We have them
before.
yeah, and we have them on our Facebook page, so you can kind of check them out and
Oh,
and see all the different items
Yeah.
up there.
on the Louisa County Ambulance
On the,
Facebook
there's
page.
an
On the
event,
event page.
Oh,
on
so
the
let's go.
event
Okay,
page.
so Chad, if we scroll down, we'll click on the event link. Again, we're talking to Jen and Amy, Louisa County Ambulance volunteer group trivia night fundraiser this Saturday at the Armory, right? This Saturday at the Armory. So let's click on that event for the 22nd, and then we'll look at some of the items that are going to be
have to go to
available.
discussion.
So we'll go to discussion. So let's scroll down and discussion. I love doing this live. This is great. And there we go. All right. So some of the items available. This is fantastic. So please consider, again, everything that you do on Saturday will help buy an ambulance. That's the ultimate goal. And you obviously have incredible support to have
Yeah.
this many items for silent auction and raffle, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, movie theater tickets and booze. That's a great idea, right? And a stay at the Merrill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Say what? Chad, zoom in on that again. All right. I'll bid on that one. We stayed at the Merrill a couple weeks ago. Fantastic hotel.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
great. So, wow, this is absolutely fantastic. Again, this is this Saturday at the Armory during trivia night. Look at the movies. Oh my gosh. Those are great movies, right? Do you know that a kid that was in Little Rascals that played, I think it's the kid with the backwards hat, like the villain right there, backwards hat, leather jacket. He's from the same town that I grew up in, Elmwood Park, Illinois. This is an annoying thing. And anyways, his mom had a Little Jackets leather jacket. And she was super obnoxious. I hope that kid's doing well, though. God bless, right? That was a long time ago. But that's just a true story. And then Gremlins. So people need to come out for this, and yeah, I love it. So a lot of work has gone into this, ladies, right? Like how much? Weeks, months of planning, Jen, getting all this together?
Yeah, so actually a really good friend of mine, Trish Hahn, she came to me and said, hey, we actually did a benefit for Corey in Fruitland, and I really enjoy putting this event together. I would like to see if I can do this similar thing for you guys since you're trying to fundraise for a new ambulance.
God bless Trish Hahn.
She's done a tremendous amount of work. We've been just kind of pretty much just assisting with everything that she's been doing. She has a lot of supporters and all that good stuff to help push the event as well.
Look at the chairs. Who doesn't like a Hahn chair or all steel? It's probably
both Hahn.
Both Hahn. Okay. Well, you know, I never know.
Hahn's pretty great to us too.
That's super cool.
They donate for barbecue and they've donated for this. So.
Wow, I'm gonna be super broke after this thing on Saturday. This is great. I love bidding on stuff. Oh snap! Get Mitch out of there, and I'm bidding on it. Should be Patrick Mahomes, stupid Bears. But hey, look at that. If you're a Bears fan, whether you like Mitch Trubisky or not, you love the Bears, bid on that. Is that raffle or silent auction?
I would have to look and see
No, that's
which
okay.
one, but
It's
yeah.
available.
We wanted Trish to be here today, but she couldn't.
How
because
about
of
that
work.
Trish Hahn just like, hey, you mind if I do this?
Yeah,
No, we don't mind at all,
Yeah,
Trish. Go ahead.
Seriously, she's
Oh my
great.
gosh.
She's done a fantastic
Oh,
job.
Green Bay Packers football. My wife's a Packers fan. I'm a Bears fan, but that's cool, right? Probably the whole team has signed it, that kind of a deal. Packers, very generous organization. Same with the Vikings, right? So that's an autographed football from Minnesota. Does it say, Chad, on the certificate who it's signed by? It probably does, right? Somebody with the last name Waynes, maybe? Number 26. If you're a Vikings fan, you probably know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm a Bears fan. So again, this is all going down this Saturday. Doors open at what time again?
Doors open at 5.
5 p.m. Trivia starts at 6. Okay, there's 12 tickets to the what? Hold on, go back for a second. That's a 12. Is that like season tickets for the Steamwheelers?
12 ticket suite.
So that,
In a
that's
suite?
for a suite for one of the Steelwheeler games.
Wow, that is super cool. So, whatever compels you to come out on Saturday, be there because again, it's all going towards a good cause called trying to buy an ambulance.
Yeah.
Was that
There's some other cool
Yes.
auctions.
Was that
yeah.
a Bob Ross chia
Yeah.
pet? Okay, that's what I thought I saw. Oh man, I'm gonna be so broke.
From OU.
License from OU. All right. What else do people need to know ahead of trivia night this Saturday?
There's some really big ticket items. If you're
Okay.
looking for a vacation, we've got some.
Exciting. So I love.
Event page for those.
Yeah. All of this, thing that Riverside Casino and Golf people very giving, but help where you're like,
It's gonna be a lot of work for me. And
like, that's
right.
fine, Trish. You go, girl. We'll totally have it. It's just rare that happens, that people, but it's not because we know that people are generous and super caring in this area.
Yeah.
All right, so this Saturday, still have time. The Armory is humongous.
Yep.
So take that as a good sign. Worst case, we're at capacity. But as we're sitting here right now on Wednesday, still have an opportunity for you to form a table. And there's people that just go to trivia nights, like that's what they do. They're like, we're going to do trivia nights. How about this? Okay, so this is maybe one of the last things we'll mention here. Fairmount Scottsdale Golf and Spa, round trip airfare for 2, 3-night stay, and a $500 gift card, $5,500 value, minimum bid $3,000. That is unbelievable. Kennedy Space Astronaut Adventure? What? How did she do all that? Oh my gosh, you can go to Mexico?
so I think there's
$3,800?
2 or 3 of these awesome packages that were put together that have minimum bids on them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be
Holy
at trivia
smokes.
to bid on those. Yeah.
That's
We'll have them there.
unbelievable. Just looking at the deals on those trips is super great. And yeah, if you want to, I guess you could listen. You could go to the moon if you go to trivia night. That's what we're telling you. Some restrictions may apply. You might not go into outer space, but you get to hang out with an you get to have lunch with an astronaut.
Yeah.
When does that happen? This is a thing. Trisha's awesome.
Your boys might want that.
No, they don't, Amy. I would love to send them to the moon. And then one-way ticket. That's exciting, though. Wow. Trisha's awesome. Well, good for you guys. I can't wait to be there Saturday. As just, whatever, announcing questions and having fun. And my job is to get people to spend money, right? And have a good time, of course. But again, we're trying to buy an ambulance, people. So let's chip away at that, and I need to see you this Saturday, February 22nd. Anything else we need to mention? Have we covered it all?
No, I think we're good. We just appreciate all our donors and our supporters on that.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you're, volunteer-based group departments that are taking 700 calls a year, good or bad, extreme or mild, rain or shine, snow or sleet. You're there, and that's the other thing to keep in mind. So thank you both for being here. This is super exciting. Jen, you did great.
Thank you.
I know you're nervous. You did fantastic. Amy, always a pleasure. And I'll see you Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So again, if you're watching, please come out this Saturday. You could have lunch with an astronaut? I don't even know what to say. Like, you had me at Cubs tickets, and then you said Cardinals, and I was like, whatever, and then the Bears thing, and then we saw the Packers football. Lunch with an astronaut. Yeah. That's a big darn deal. So bring that checkbook or bring that bag of cash that you have under your mattress, whatever the case may be, right? Somebody out there is like, how does he know I have a bag of cash under my mattress? Because we have camera in your house. And please come on Saturday. I'm kidding about the camera in your house. All right, we're going to go to the, what do we got, Chad? Aisle cam? Cart cam?
We can go to the aisle cam.
Perfect. All right, CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. We'll see Jen and Amy this Saturday, and hopefully you'll join us, because that'll be a lot of fun. But right now we're looking at Starbucks. I like that plant. Is that plant just there? That's nice. Did we put that there? Somebody just was like going to buy a plant, and then they're like, I'm not going to buy it. I got to tell you, working in a grocery store for the last 2 years, it's so funny, kind of, when you see things that people were going to buy. Also, I think that customer is frozen. I think we've hacked the matrix. That customer is frozen. They're not moving. Is this one of those improv everywhere? What's happening? Somebody doing it. Oh, they're gone. Oh, boy. You can't talk about the Matrix. That's what happens. They're filming the Matrix 4, by the way. You can also tell the energy drink is starting to kick in, as I'm getting a little bit of the energy. All right. Do we have the cart cam? Not quite. Oh, boy. The Matrix is that part of the movie. It's like Inception. The buildings are starting to fold. Steve is being pulled deeper into the Inception. That's what's happening to him. Well, I can tell you a couple of things. I want to say thank you to Jason Miller with Special Olympics dropping off, and he didn't have to do this, but I appreciate this 50th anniversary Special Olympics t-shirt. I'm tickled, quite frankly, as someone that spent a lot of my professional working life giving things away. Whenever I get something, I really appreciate it, and I am a giant billboard, and I'm honored to wear this in support of my friends and athletes. Over 130 athletes connected to Special Olympics here in Muscatine for 50 years. Of course, we had the basketball game on Monday, and this is just great. So thank you to Jason. It's a very nice gesture. Again, I was humbled to referee that game. I love it. All right, so today is February 19th, and we're going to get out of here in about 10 minutes. So got a couple of things I'm going to tell you. Today's February 19th. What does that mean? It's National Chocolate Mint Day. Now, this is a product, I didn't even know that this was a thing. So maybe you love Andy's mints, and maybe there was a restaurant growing up in the Chicago suburbs where you'd go to dinner and then they would give you the mints, right? And Andy's mints seemed to be the mint that they would give you. Then I feel like the Andy's Mint Company was gone. Didn't it close? Or I don't know. Why would I know this much about them? I don't know. I also didn't know that they're located in Delavan, Wisconsin, where my dad has rented a house before. That makes me sound like I'm rich. Where we go on summer vacations in the estate. No, we rented a house, and it was in Delavan. Andy's Candy LLC, Delavan, Wisconsin. So this is like baking chips. Brad had a good point. He's like, you could just open these up and have yourself a little snack. It's not a bad idea. Everything in moderation. So this is, and then it's got some recipes on the back for Andy's cream de menthe chunk cookies, or Andy's cream de menthe. Why do I have to say cream de? It's a mint. That's so obnoxious. Andy's cream de menthe marbled brownies, but they're right there on the back. So that's super cool. And I guess today is also it's eyelash day. So it's eyelash day. Lots of lashes. We have makeup here at the store, and it would be 10% off today on Wellness Wednesday. And you know me and my mascara. Mascara. Why do I say that weird? Mascara. My game is strong with the mascara. Those are some good-looking eyelashes right there. Now I'm getting very self-conscious. How are my eyelashes? Are they okay? Do your eyelashes get gray as you get older? I don't even know. Now I can't stop batting my eyelashes. So this is Lots of Lashes by Maybelline, and it's just an example of some of the makeup. Hey, and guys, it's a new look, but it's the same formula. New look, same formula. So they're basically saying this is the same mascara that we've had. We just put it in different packaging. Great lash. So you put this on and then it makes your eyelashes look better. I don't even notice. Like if I didn't have eyelashes, I would have forgot. It's just something I don't even think about, right? But I'm sure they have a purpose. They keep things out of your eyes, right? Then you get that one rogue eyelash hair and you're like, goo, why is it so long? Anyways, but that's what it is. It's National Lash Day and National Chocolate Mint Day. And when we get the cart cam, do we have the cart cam fired up? They're working on it. They're looking for the cart cam. Oh my goodness. Steve should be near the bank because I had asked him to cruise towards the bank because we have a great candy display, including some Junior Mints. So if you're going to talk about National Chocolate Mint Day, you'd be remiss if you didn't mention, of course, Junior Mints from the Tootsie Roll Company. I just like the fact that just this last year, Junior Mints got the rights to put the Seinfeld logo on the box because, of course, the classic Seinfeld episode where Kramer was watching a surgery, eating a pack of Junior Mints, and then a Junior Mint fell into the... Anyways, if you haven't seen that episode, spoiler alert, it's like 25 years old. All right, well, I'm going to mention the Thursday 2/20/2020 sale. And that's tomorrow, y'all. So if you're watching this live or if you're watching it tonight or at some point today, please come to the store tomorrow, February 20th, the 2/20/2020 sale. This whole ad is on our Facebook page. You have an opportunity to save 20 cents off per gallon with every 20 bucks you spend. You got to grab that coupon, right? So you can use that coupon, and the more you spend, the more you'll save with your Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. Don't go anywhere else. Turn your groceries into cheap gas. Also, 2 racks of ribs for 20 bucks, kitchen salads at a great price, pulled pork sandwich and fries. That's awesome. Deli ham, Hy-Vee milk, Top Care allergy, and then, of course, the item that is not in that picture because we've put it on Facebook already, Meat Department bone-in pork butt roast, 99 cents a pound while supplies last. It's all happening tomorrow, 2/20/2020 sale. Say that 3 times fast right here at the store. At the bottom of that ad, the bakery BOGO next Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, right? So a week from today would be Ash Wednesday, the start of Lent. If you're observing Lent, you know that. The day before, so next Tuesday's Fat Tuesday, right? So at the bakery here at Hy-Vee, the entire department in the bakery, buy one, get one free. Buy 1 donut, get one free. Buy 1 dozen donuts, get one free. Buy a birthday cake, get a birthday cake free. Equal or lesser value. So what I'm saying is, say you had a cake for 20 bucks, and then you found a thing of cupcakes for 20. BOGO, baby. We've done this 3 times. Last time we did it, huge success. If I say bigly, big deal. Buy one, get one free. The entire bakery next Tuesday, Fat Tuesday. So just, go to town. Maybe you get some poochkies because it's Mardi Gras. And then you're just like, and then on Wednesday, you're like, I regret nothing, but I'm going to give up sweets for 40 days of Lent. Whatever you're going to do, don't miss that. It's going to be awesome. On the front page of the Hy-Vee ad this week, brand new hot deals that start today, Wednesday the 19th, and run through the 25th. You can see we've got ground beef or Genio ground turkey. Great price on that, $1.97 for those. Probably a limit on that. Limit to it looks like Jet Fresh peaches or nectarines or plums. How about BOGO, Hormel, marinated pork loin, tender, culinary cuts, or culinary pairings? Why are these the longest titles ever? Smart Ones or indulgence entrees, Chips Ahoy, Red Oval Farms, or Teddy Grahams. And then my favorite, it's toilet paper math, everybody. Look at that. On the Cottonelle bath tissue, 6 mega rolls, flushable cloths, or 168 sheets of paper towels. 6 big rolls. I can't do toilet paper and paper towel math. I can't handle it. Use the fuel saver, save $1, and then get 5 cents. 6 mega rolls equals 14 small rolls. I just can't with toilet paper math. I refuse to do it. I don't do well with regular math. Now you're trying to... Who takes the time when they're buying toilet paper? Well, this says it's 14 jumbo rolls, which is equal to killing an entire tree. Put it in the cart. Like there's not that much thought that goes into it. We're just like, that sounds good. As long as it's not John Wayne toilet paper, which of course would be rough around the edges and doesn't take any from anybody, right? That's how we described our toilet paper at St. Ambrose. There goes that sponsorship. We've got a Fuel Saver flyer. Oh, Chris made it happen. Look at that. We've got a Fuel Saver flyer that starts today. I got to check the time because I got a boogie. Okay, we got about 2.5 minutes. We're going to do this quick. Fuel Saver flyer that starts today. If you bought everything on the flyer, you'd save $1.20. Let's just scroll, Chad, and show everybody. We've got items from the deli and floral and wine and spirits and the bakery. And, of course, those fantastic jumbo Argentinian red shrimp from Captain John in the seafood department. Other side of the flyer, more items from the dairy and the deli again, and wine and spirits and the kitchen and the meat department. Grab a flyer and shop and save right here. And hello to Candy Smalley, who's watching right now, and Julie and Judy and Cindy and Adam and Linda and Jen and Karma and Lynn. A lot of people with the same names almost, kind of. All right, what else do I need to tell you? We've got the steak night coming up tomorrow. I know this isn't steak, but it is, again, National Chocolate Mint Day, and these are junior mints, and they're so good. Let me look at the nutritions. Oh, my Lord, I shouldn't have looked. That's a lot of carbs and sugar. But whatever, they're junior mints. They didn't claim to be good for you. Make your breath smell good. Steak night tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock each and every Thursday. You don't have to cook dinner if you don't want to. We'll get you taken care of, and we're going to be good to go, right? So it's a New York strip steak, 8-ounce or 12-ounce. Dine in, carry out. We'll get you on the way real quick. All right. Also happening starting tomorrow on the back page of the Hy-Vee ad is a 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you flip the ad over and you can check out the deals that we'll show you here in just a second. Thank you, sir. We've got some Doritos and cereal and frozen pizzas and vegetables, and that's a good-looking 3-day sale. I'm kind of speeding through it because I gotta run soon. But that's on the back page of the ad, so please check that out and come and see us. February continues. It's February 19th. You've got until the end of the month to purchase one of the Hy-Vee bags for a cause for $2.50, and $1 from each bag will be donated to the Muscatine Community YMCA for the month of February. The charity changes each month. If you are connected to a local charitable organization, Louisa County Ambulance could be one, right? Let us know. You can submit your charity online. But for the month of February, Muscatine Community YMCA, again, receives $1 from each purchase of those bags for $2.50. We talked about it yesterday, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it coming up. The Almost Friday Fest Cajun event next Tuesday, Fat Tuesday at the Merrill. We had our friends Chris Bohr and Allie Kastner and Chef Tess were here yesterday talking about this. So if you're looking for a good time, $20, 10 different samples, drink included, Zydeco music by yours truly. It's next Tuesday inside the Merrill Hotel in downtown Muscatine. That was fun talking to them yesterday. I appreciated that. And the Almost Friday, Almost Mardi Gras event. I can't remember the name of that. I'm sorry. Almost Mardi Gras. It's not that hard, Tony. Almost Mardi Gras Cajun Cook-Off. I'm DJing the thing, and I don't even know what it's called. Almost Mardi Gras Cajun Cook-Off, $20, good time to be had. supporting Almost Friday Fest. My wife is now watching, probably wondering why I haven't left yet. Going to leave in just a second. Do we have the cart cam? If not, it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to mention Aisles Online. Shop for groceries from your phone. Download the free app. Do it. iPhone, Android device, free and easy to use. And then the last thing I'll say, because I get asked all the time, bingo. When are you doing bingo? Here's the thing, all right? Saturday, March 21st, rock and roll bingo, 7 o'clock in the Market Grill Express. Monday, March 23rd, regular bingo back here in the Market Grill Express. 563-264-2219. Phone number to call behind me, RSVP. Rock and roll bingo, March 21st. Regular bingo, March 23rd. All right, with that being said, the only other thing I wanted to mention, we've got the Lutheran Living Senior Campus Community Calendar. Things looking ahead on the community calendar. I've already told you about the New Beginnings fundraiser on April 4th. This Saturday, we've got the Louisa County Ambulance Trivia event. And then, of course, the Almost Mardi Gras on the Lutheran Living Senior Campus community calendar. Steve saying he tried everything to get the cart cam to work. And I don't know if our friends at Toyota Muscatine are going to appreciate the Toyota Muscatine cart cam getting a who's what and a what's for with the bubble gum bat. You didn't think you needed this much bubble gum, but you do. Listen here, you cart cam. We gotta give you a good what's for and a who's what. This is unbelievable. What are they going to think of next? All right, thanks for watching the show. Thanks to Amy Buell and Jen Davis with Louisa County Ambulance for being here. Celebrate National Chocolate Mint Day with some junior mints, and then come to Trivia Night this Saturday, supporting Louisa County Ambulance, trying to purchase a brand new ambulance. I'll be emceeing. A lot of fun, unbelievable experiences in the raffle and silent auction. And at the very least, I'll see you tomorrow for this show at 8:30 in the morning or on cable if you watch it on MPW Channel 5. I'm literally going to put my coat on and run out the door, and then I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota Muscatine, and Lutheran Living Senior Campus for their support. Hy-Vee@gmail.com if you need anything from this guy right here. Bubblegum bat, junior mints. Great combination. And thanks to everybody that's been watching live. I appreciate it. Take care, y'all. Bye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.